Super Mario. Super Mario requires a super mushroom, which first appeared in Super Mario Bros. He's twice as tall as regular Mario and can take one extra hit before shrinking back to normal. This form serves as a standard upgrade for Mario in almost all the Mario games after this. Fire Mario. Another classic from Super Mario Bros. Is Fire Mario. Mario transforms to this form when he picks up a fire flower, which is also called a flame flower. He can throw fireballs to defeat enemies and light up dark areas in some games. His fireballs are very powerful against enemies and can also be used to melt ice. Invincible Mario. With the Superstar, Mario turns into Invincible Mario, which is another form from Super Mario Bros. He becomes completely immune to enemies and obstacles, defeating anything he touches while glowing in rainbow colors and playing the invincibility theme. If Mario was in any form before gaining the Superstar, that form is still retained after. In some Mario games, it also increases Mario's running speed. Poison Mushroom. Unlike other mushrooms, the Poison Mushroom does not help, but instead causes damage. It first appeared in Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, and shrinks or even defeats Mario if touched. The Rotten Mushroom is the same as a Poison Mushroom, except it has the ability to jump. Raccoon Mario. Raccoon Mario made his debut in Super Mario Bros. 3 with the Super Leaf or the P-Wing Powerup. However, the P-Wing power-up in Super Mario 3D Land warps Mario to the end of the level instead of turning him into Raccoon Mario. This form gives Mario raccoon ears and a tail, allowing him to tail whip enemies and fly for short periods. Frog Mario. Frog Mario comes from the frog suit, first introduced in Super Mario Bros. 3 as well. Mario swims faster and more precisely, making water levels much easier. However, this greatly reduces Frog Mario's skills on land, where he can't crouch or jump very high beyond small hops. Hammer Mario. Also from Super Mario Bros. 3 is Hammer Mario from the Hammer Suit, which gives Mario the power to throw hammers. These hammers can defeat tough enemies far away that fireballs can't. Plus, the suit provides extra defense, letting Mario crouch to block fireballs. Tanuki Mario. The Tanuki suit power-up and Tanuki Mario come from Super Mario Bros. 3 too. He has all the abilities of Raccoon Mario, but also allows him to turn into a statue. This makes him invincible to most enemies for a short time. Statue Mario. Statue Mario is a derivative form of Tanuki Mario. He is invulnerable to all enemies. Statue Mario can neither move nor be hurt, but can defeat enemies by landing on them from above. He can also stomp on enemies underwater. Statue Mario is only active for 5 seconds before he reverts to Tanuki Mario. In later games, Statue Mario requires a statue leaf to be activated. Goomba's Shoe. Another power-up from Super Mario Bros. 3 is Goomba's Shoe. It is the rarest power-up in the entire Mario franchise. It lets Mario hop across spikes and sharp-toothed or spiky enemies. But finishing the level or any damage removes the Goomba's shoe. In other games like Super Mario Maker, there are big versions that can ground pound, winged versions that can flutter jump, as well as a stiletto version. Cape Mario. Cape Mario, powered by the Cape Feather in Super Mario World, gives Mario a bright yellow cape that lets him soar through the skies for long distances. Mario can glide, dive, and even perform a spin attack to knock out enemies. Balloon Mario. Super Mario World also featured Balloon Mario and the Power Balloon power-up. With this power-up, Mario swells up like a balloon, floats in the air, and can be moved in any direction. When the effects start to wear off, Mario begins to deflate until he returns to normal size and drops out of the air. When Balloon Mario passes through a giant gate, he gains a bonus Super Mushroom. Bunny Mario. Bunny Mario appears when Mario collects a carrot in Super Mario Land 2. This power-up grants Mario a pair of bunny ears, allowing him to slow his descent by fluttering in the air. He has better aerial control, but when in this form, Mario cannot spin jump. Superstar Mario, also called Powerful Mario. Super Baby, Super Mario or Super Baby Mario. This form was introduced in Super Mario World 2 and requires the Superstar item. Baby Mario gets a super cape and gains speed to dash on walls and ceilings and floats down with his cape. He is invincible against all obstacles and enemies. Metal Mario. Metal Mario is activated by the metal cap in Super Mario 64. In this form, Mario becomes heavier and invulnerable to most enemies, hazards, and strong currents. Although he walks more slowly, Metal Mario can also walk underwater without floating to the surface. Metal Mario is virtually invincible, except from long falls. Metal Mario is also activated by Metal Box or Metal Mushroom orb items. Wing Mario. Another Super Mario 64 form is Wing Mario with the Wing Cap power-up. Mario can also transform into Wing Mario with the Jumbo Star that he gains after defeating Bowser in the final battle. For Mario to fly, he must first perform a triple jump or be shot from a cannon. Wing Mario requires constant raising and lowering to maintain flight like with Cape Mario. The wings also help prevent falling damage by making Mario fall slower. Golden Mushroom. The Golden Mushroom is a power-up mainly found in the Mario Kart series. It grants Mario an unlimited speed boost for a short period, allowing continuous acceleration. Unlike standard mushrooms, the Golden Mushroom can be used multiple times before its effect expires. Vanish Mario. Just like Metal Mario, Vanish Mario and the Vanish Cap power-up come from Super Mario 64. This form lets Mario pass through walls, fences, and obstacles. Vanish Mario can even walk through chain links, enemies, ice, and mirrors. In Water World, Vanish Mario can combine his Vanish and Metal Cap to become Vanish Metal Mario, which protects him from drowning or suffocating while maintaining the ability to go through certain walls. Mega Mario. Another Super Mario 64 form and power-up are Mega Mario and the Super Mushroom. In this form, he grows significantly in size and can destroy enemies, blocks, and obstacles by running through them. Mega Mario also has the ability to defeat almost all of the enemies in the game or squash any of the game's bosses in one hit, including any Bowser forms. Ice Mario. Ice Mario, introduced in Super Mario Galaxy, is powered by the Ice Flower. Ice Mario can throw ice balls and freeze water surfaces, creating temporary ice platforms he can walk on. He's very similar to Penguin Mario from the same game, which requires the penguin suit. However, Penguin Mario can belly slide and swim faster while Ice Mario cannot. Shell Mario. Shell Mario, aka Koopa Mario, debuted in New Super Mario Bros. And is obtained from a blue shell. Shell Mario can swim faster and dodge attacks by crouching. The cool part about Shell Mario is the Shell Dash move, where he slides in his shell and defeats enemies on the way. Shell Mario is invulnerable to just about anything, except for boss attacks and things like poison and lava pits. Mini Mario. Mini Mario appears when Mario grabs a mini mushroom in New Super Mario Bros. In this form, Mario becomes tiny, allowing him to fit through small passages and walk on water. Mini Mario has a higher jump, but is more vulnerable, as enemies can defeat him with a single hit. Bee Mario. Mario turns to Bee Mario when he uses a bee mushroom, which debuted in Super Mario Galaxy. The stinger does not inflict damage, but the wings do let Bee Mario fly for short periods of time to heights that regular Mario can't jump or climb. Bee Mario can also walk on flower petals, clouds, and climb honeycombs. Boo Mario. Just like Bee Mario, Boo Mario debuted in Super Mario Galaxy with Boo Mushrooms. Boo Mario can turn himself invisible and pass through bars. A useful skill that Boo Mario has is his ability to make other Boos attracted to him with hearts and do his bidding. Rainbow Mario. Another Super Mario Galaxy form is Rainbow Mario, obtained by collecting the Rainbow Star. In this form, Mario becomes invincible and glows in a spectrum of colors while emitting a rainbow trail. While invincible, Mario can defeat any enemy or obstacle by simply touching them. Spring Mario. Spring Mario, powered by the Spring Mushroom, first appeared in Super Mario Galaxy as well. This form turns Mario into a spring and changes his movement in a huge way. While in this form, Mario gains the ability to jump higher and bounce off walls, but he also becomes more difficult to control. His jumping mechanics become less predictable, and his actions are bouncier. The Spring Mushroom is required to reach certain platforms that can't be accessed otherwise. Flying Mario. Another Mario form from Super Mario Galaxy is Flying Mario, powered by collecting a red star. Flying Mario can fly in any direction, hover and attract any collectibles like coins and star bits around by spinning. While Flying Mario might seem similar to Wing Mario, who we discussed earlier, Flying Mario has much more control and can fly the entire time without having to gain some momentum at first. Propeller Mario. Propeller Mario is a transformation obtained by using the Propeller Mushroom in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. This power-up gives Mario a propeller on his head and a flight suit letting him fly for short periods and blow away thick fog. Propeller Mario can also spin in mid-air to break blocks and defeat enemies. Cloud Mario. Cloud Mario, introduced in Super Mario Galaxy 2, is powered by the Cloud Flower and is one of the most common forms in the game. Cloud Mario can create clouds beneath him, which he can use to jump to higher platforms or cross gaps. He can make up to 3 clouds at once, and they disappear after he uses them. Mario can also jump farther and fall more slowly when the power-up is active. Rock Mario. Along with Cloud Mario, Rock Mario, and the Rock Mushroom are also introduced in Super Mario Galaxy 2. When Mario eats this mushroom, he turns into a giant rolling rock. This form allows him to roll at high speed, crushing enemies and breaking through obstacles in his path. If Rock Mario touches certain enemies or a wall, he will revert to his rock form, but can be turned back into a giant boulder. However, when Rock Mario is in his boulder form, he is pretty much unstoppable and has little control over his movement in rolling. Spin Drill. Another Super Mario Galaxy 2 power-up is the Spin Drill. It lets Mario dig straight down through the dirt and cross through to the opposite side of a planetoid. Using it also lets you attack. It defeats enemies standing wherever Mario emerges on the other side. It bounces off metal and is dropped when you enter a pipe. When Mario has a spin drill, he cannot crouch, backward somersault, or long jump. Boomerang Mario. Boomerang Mario is powered by the Boomerang Flower in Super Mario 3D Land. You can find boomerang flowers inside question mark blocks or after defeating Boomerang Bros. This gives Mario a boomerang that can be thrown to hit enemies from a distance or even retrieve items from hard-to-reach places. White Tanuki Mario. Along with the Boomerang Mario is the rare White Tanuki Mario, which happens when Mario collects the Invincibility Leaf. In this transformation, Mario wears a white version of the Tanuki suit and is also invincible. While invincible, Mario can also perform the usual Tanuki actions such as flying and turning into a statue. Gold Mario. Gold Mario, introduced in New Super Mario Bros. 2, is powered by the Gold Flower. This turns Mario into a gold version of himself and lets him turn blocks and enemies into coins when he touches them. He also throws gold fireballs, and in some games like Mario Kart Tour, he attracts coins like a magnet. Flying Squirrel Mario. Flying Squirrel Mario, obtained through the Super Acorn, appears in New Super Mario Bros. U. Flying Squirrel Mario has a pair of gray membranes and a tail. This form grants Mario the ability to glide through the air and wall jump. With the Super Acorn, Mario can also cling to walls for a limited time. The gliding and wall climbing abilities help with narrow ledges and high platforms. Flying Squirrel Mario. A very similar form to the last one that also featured in New Super Mario Bros. U is Flying Squirrel Mario using the Acorn. He has all the abilities that Flying Squirrel Mario has, except he never loses the ability to glide. He can also perform flying squirrel jumps continuously without landing in between. In levels with pipes, Flying Squirrel Mario can directly fly high enough to avoid the entire pipe part and make it to the flagpole. Double Mario. Double Mario is activated when Mario collects a double cherry in Super Mario 3D World. This power-up doesn't change his physical appearance, but instead makes a copy of Mario that copies his every move. This allows players to control two Marios at once. The number of clones increases with additional double cherries, up to 5 clones at once. Double Mario can be stacked with other power-ups, allowing the clones to use whatever power the player is currently using. Ice Skates. The Ice Skates power-up also appears in Super Mario 3D World and is similar to Goomba's shoe discussed earlier. You can obtain Ice Skates after defeating the Skating Goomba. Ice Skates let Mario glide smoothly and faster on ice, and make Mario immune to spikes in certain enemies. Goomba Mask. Another from the Super Mario 3D World is the Goomba Mask, a disguise that Mario can wear. When wearing the mask, Mario can move through Goomba-infested areas without attracting attention. But other enemies like Koopa Troopas and Charging Chucks will still chase Mario. Also, all the jump and walk sound effects are Goomba sounds. No power-up can be used when Mario is wearing the Goomba Mask. Cat Mario. Along with Double Mario and Goomba Mask, Cat Mario, granted by the Lucky Bell, appears in Super Mario 3D World. This gives Mario cat-like abilities, including the ability to climb walls and scratch enemies. There are more variations of Cat Mario, like Giga Cat Mario, becoming a giant Cat Mario and crushing obstacles with his sheer size. Another variation, White Cat Mario, makes Mario completely invincible. Weird Mario. Mario turns into Weird Mario when he collects a weird mushroom in Super Mario Maker. The weird mushroom makes him stretch and become distorted. Mario becomes skinnier, much taller and lankier with the long legs giving him a pretty weird appearance. This also changes Mario's movement, making his jumps more unpredictable. Weird Mario is smaller than the regular Mario. Costume Mario. Another wacky Mario form from Super Mario Maker is Costume Mario, who requires the Mystery Mushroom. This gives Mario a costume from many options including Peach, Bowser, Goomba, Shy Guy, Yoshi, and even Kirby. There are a total of 153 costumes in the game. Costume Mario cannot wear any shells or collect a fire flower. Sound effects also change for each character. Link. For the ultimate crossover, Mario transforms into Link from the Legend of Zelda series in Super Mario Maker 2 when Mario uses the Master Sword. In this form, Mario gains access to a sword, shield, and other tools. Link can use his sword to defeat enemies while his shield protects him from damage. In addition, Link can fire arrows for ranged attacks and use bombs. Builder Mario. First introduced in Super Mario Maker 2, Mario turns into this form with the help of a super hammer. Builder Mario can swing a large hammer to slam the environment around him and defeat his enemies. But unlike Hammer Mario, who throws hammers as projectiles, Builder Mario uses it as a weapon instead. He can also create builder boxes to use as a platform up to a limit of 5 boxes at a time. Headphone Mario. Headphone Mario is a form from Super Mario Run that gives players the power to listen to music from apps other than Super Mario Run. This lets players toggle game music and is only a form that represents a game mechanic. Headphone Mario can be used with any other power-up and is not lost from damage or being defeated. Bubble Mario. Bubble Mario, powered by the Bubble Flower, appears in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Bubble Mario can blow bubbles that follow a straight path, unless they get drawn to an enemy. Bubbles hit enemies and then turn them into a coin. Unlike fireballs, bubbles can go through walls and defeat enemies that normally cannot be defeated otherwise. Drill Mario. Along with Bubble Mario, Drill Mario is introduced in Super Mario Bros. Wonder when Mario finds the Drill Mushroom. Drill Mario can defend himself from attacks coming from above and drill into breakable objects. Drill Mario has the ability to burrow both underground and into the ceiling depending on if he crouches or jumps. However, the drill cannot protect him from fire-based enemies and objects. Elephant Mario. Another Super Mario Bros. Wonder Mario is Elephant Mario, who is obtained after eating elephant fruit. Elephant Mario can attack and defeat enemies by swinging his trunk at them. He can also break through blocks, spray water that he has stored in his trunk, and dash across wide gaps. Elephant Mario can hold and throw shells, and has increased strength compared to regular Mario. Goomba Mario. Super Mario Bros. Wonder also introduced Goomba Mario, which requires a Wonder Flower. This turns Mario into a Goomba and lets him walk on spiked floors without taking any damage. But Goomba Mario can't walk as fast or jump as high as regular Mario can. It also means that Mario can't use any of his other powers.